So I'm a new homeowner, and one of the things that happens when you get a house is that all of a sudden you got all these new responsibilities. There's a lot of stuff to do with the house, and one of those things, which I don't mind as much as most responsibilities, is upkeep of the yard. Now there's a lot of different things when it comes to taking care of your yard. The first being the lawn. With lawns, you have to mow them, you have to water them, you have to feed them and make sure that everything is just right and healthy. But our lawn has some issues. We have a lot of shade because we have a lot of trees, which means that grass doesn't grow that well. Our ground is really compacted and hard and doesn't drain well. We have a lot of thin spots in our lawn and also a lot of moss. So I've been mowing it, I've been watering it, doing all that I could. I also got Scott's coming out to help aerate it and reseed some stuff. So hopefully in, a year or two, I'll have a nice thick lawn rather than this sparse, weird thing. So the second part of a yard is the landscaping, the flowers, the bushes, whatever is planted in the flower beds, the ground. Now I was fortunate enough when I moved in that there was hostas and some boxwoods and some ivy around. I had to do a little bit of identification, and I spread down some nice mulch. It's cocoa bean mulch. It's actually the shells of cocoa beans, and it looks really kind of awesome. But of course, things wouldn't be complete without my fair share of problems. The hostas are turning brown. I think they might be dying. The lily of the valley is turning brown and dying way before I think it should. I got a bush that's turning brown and turning red before it's fall. I got ivy, Boston ivy, that is basically the most invasive weed in history. And a lot of the plants are just kind of randomly placed without any logic. So I'm probably gonna have to move them eventually. But you know what, that's fine. I'll deal with it. It's my yard, I'll take care of it, whatever I have to do, right? But I also wanted to make sure that my yard had some color, some annuals, some flowers that would just bloom throughout the summer. So I planted a bunch of shade-loving flowers and shade-loving plants, and I, have planters on my deck full of flowers, and they're actually doing really, really well. But I also wanted to plant things that were not just pretty, but also useful. So I have this nice herb garden here with parsley and basil and oregano and all the good stuff that you could use, but there was a problem there. You see, this stuff here is supposed to be rosemary. Well, one day we were going out to use it and noticed, this doesn't seem like rosemary. Oops, we bought lavender instead, so now we can't even use that. Okay, so we've covered lawns, landscaping, flowers, herbs. What are we missing here? Oh yes, the wildlife. Do you smell that? I think it's from under the deck. Oh yeah, that's right. Of course, we have a skunk living under the deck. Really awesome. Yeah, so Mr. Skunk, he comes out usually every night. We have only smelled him, have not